Hello. I want to introduce myself. I'm Ingram Cassandra A., aka Sandy Ingram. I retired to a small fishing village outside of Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, from the San Francisco Bay Area. After graduating from high school, I moved to Chicago for a year before moving to Europe. Upon my return to the Bay Area, I lived in San Francisco, Silicon Valley, and also worked in Silicon Valley, Oakland, and Hayward before retiring. Moving south of the border was a major decision. Here's a short video of the small fishing village I moved to. It's beautiful here, 365 days a year, even when the rainy season comes. Moving on right along, I attended DeVry, the Chicago campus, before moving to Germany for 1 year with my ex-husband, courtesy of the U.S. Army. While I was enrolled at DeVry, I obtained my first, second, and third class FCC license, Federal Communications, which enabled me to work in radio and television. I worked at CBS Channel 5 San Francisco, the 6, 7, and 11 news show. I later joined United Airlines SFO maintenance department at the San Francisco International Airport. I was one of their first female engineers. I began to teach at Laney College in the evening communications. That was the beginning of my career in education. I later became self-employed for about 15 years in the field of education, and then decided I wanted to open my own small startup or do a startup. I am the founder of taxeswilltravel.com, a small tax service that goes out to the home of the tax client, gathers the information, and then brings the tax information back to my home office, and then deliver the taxes back in person to the client. Of course, I charged for this little service because the tax client never had to leave home. And I had my fair share of clients, and during this time I also began to teach basic tax education courses for Jackson Hewitt and Liberty Taxes, and I have students who are doing quite well even today. This is Sayulita, a popular surfing town within about an hour of Puerto Vallarta. I like to visit Sausalito to watch the world-class surfers. Let's see if this video will work well here. This is a short video of Sayulita. The entire area is beautiful. I stay right here around Mesmaloya, and as you can see, the bay there's towns, beachside, oceanfront towns all around the bay, and they're expats from Europe, the United States, Canada, and from all over the world, basically. It's a great place for retirement. Here's a few tips on how this course is structured. You can turn down the volume in this course and read your screen to learn the crucial points of this course. Turn on background music in your home to help you relax and retain the information. You do not need to listen to my voice to gain or to learn the crucial points in this course. It may help, it may be a distraction. Each person learns differently, and I pride myself on being able to provide a course where you can learn with the instructor's voice or without. When I share a platform or website with you, always learn more about the website from the website's information pages. This is crucial. They will give you the inside points and tips to make it all better. I have former students in several industries who now earn six-figure annual income. I expect no less from you. Writing fiction is my passion. I also have a passion for algorithms, Google's, and the IRS. In June of 2005, I took the test and became an SEO specialist. By November of 2005, I was out of date. Everything had changed. And as you know, each year Congress votes in new tax laws, and tax professionals have to become familiar. So becoming familiar with Google's new updates and becoming familiar with the IRS's new tax laws became a little overwhelming. So I decided, okay, I'll do the taxes. I'll get back to the SEO later, much later. I have about 12 social media accounts and a total of 70,000 plus followers and likes. 2 blogs I personally write content for, and from this I learn about Google's algorithms. My hobby is travel, and before retiring, skiing every year was my thing. If you have not already enrolled for this course, I encourage you to do so, especially if you're a beginner and you want to start your own social media automation business. I'll see you in the next lecture. Hi, welcome to lecture number 1. What is content marketing? The saying online is content is king. Content is actually information, and since information is power, it's probably safe to say content is king. Content marketing is distributing information to increase awareness for the purpose of increasing sales in the future. People who use, or affiliate marketers use content marketing all the time to drum up and increase their sales. Individuals and companies who want to sell products and services also use content marketing. Marketers who want to increase income from AdSense, advertising, and just providing information for the sole purpose of people clicking on ads so that they may earn money each month. One of the greatest uses of content marketing is used for lead generation. Once you have the actual content or contact information of web visitors, that's the beginning of the increase in your bank account. Now let's talk about the most popular forms of content marketing. Some of you, bear with me. If you're intermediate class students, please bear with me so that I can go over this for the beginners, so that when we start out, we're all on the same page. Information graphics, known as infographics, is one of the more popular content marketing methods or forms. Web page content, of course, this is a given. The most popular content of all, and this has evolved over the last several years, is video. Video converts like no other content in the world. Podcasts are becoming more and more popular and do an excellent job of informing and making clients and visitors more aware. Books and ebooks are great content marketing tools, and ebooks, especially on Kindle, is one of my major pathways for content marketing. Content marketing, as I said before, increases awareness, but it does one more thing that's truly, truly important. It builds trust. Then what is content marketing automation? Because that's what this course is really all about, how to automate the process. Content marketing automation is automating the process of content creation and distribution, which you'll learn in this course. When you automate the process of content creation and content distribution, you do two things. One, you save time. You save bundles and bundles of hours. Two, you become more effective in your marketing efforts. Success is a system. Automation will help ensure that you have a workable system, as I have explained in one of my books that I published on Amazon Kindle. It's also, this one particular book is also in print. So enroll now. Learn, earn, grow your business and your client's business. That's what it's all about. Hello, this is Sandy. Welcome back to lecture number 3. What to charge for content marketing and distribution. Content marketing is expensive. In 2015, businesses spent over $44 billion, that's a B as in billion, on content marketing. The small business owner can't always afford the high prices for content marketing. Yet small businesses can't afford to do without active social media accounts or content marketing. This is where you come in. Freelancers who know what they're doing are in demand. Take a look at this image. These are your competitors. Stop the video and view carefully. As you can see from the comparison, monthly prices for content distribution is expensive. You will want to visit each of the top sites and research exactly what they do and don't do. Easy to see why small business owners aren't thrilled about the cost of online exposure. Before we begin with what to charge, let's take a look at what the basic skills are. But first, let me share a few important pricing facts. Corporate freelancers often charge by the hour. The normal hourly rate for content marketing strategies in 2016 is $75 to $200 per hour. For distribution, the rate is between $75 to $150. To help your clients feel more comfortable, you may want to charge by the project. If you charge by the hour, clients may worry about how many hours you will bill them for each month. This is not something you want clients to worry about. Small businesses have a budget. They want to know exactly how much they'll be spending each month. Your homework assignment is to complete a rough draft of how much to charge your clients. Don't spend more than an hour on this assignment. There is help in the next lecture. You can download the Content Marketing Task Checklist under Class Resources. I'll see you in the next lecture.
Okay, welcome back. What to charge clients, Part 2. If you followed instructions, you may be pulling your hair out trying to figure out what to charge your clients. No problem. There is an easy way to determine how much your clients are willing to pay for your services. Monthly invoices. To make sure you avoid cash flow problems, it's important to know how much you'll earn each month. In the beginning, your income may vary. If you charge clients using a monthly invoice system recommended, you use PayPal, you'll have a better idea of what your total income will be each month. Monthly invoicing will also help you to schedule your workload and hire additional freelance help when needed. Now for the pricing. To find out how much a client is willing to pay you, many freelancers and service providers online and offline create a package format for pricing. The first package is basic and cheap. It's for clients who don't yet understand the power of content marketing. The second package includes more services and is priced middle of the road. The third package is a premium package, but shouldn't cost more than your online competitors or the content marketing providers in your hometown or city. You may want to charge professional distribution of press releases separately due to the high cost, meaning you don't want to include a professional press release distribution within any of the packages. Just think, if you have 10 premium package clients at $300 a month, you could earn $3,000 a month easily. Your client base will grow, and so will your income. This may be a good time to tell you, I want students who take this course to match the income and success of students I've instructed in the San Francisco Bay Area on the topics of taxes and communications. As long as I have students earning 6 figures a year, I'm happy. I expect no less from you. Think about helping freelancers in poor countries to support their families. Hire them, pay them, and treat them with respect. They will help you build your content marketing business. You can help them become self-sufficient and self-reliant. And don't forget to use the ideas in this course to target your potential clients. I'll see you in the next lecture. But first, here's another video on my retirement location. Video is of the water taxi from PV to Yalapa, and the image is downtown Yalapa. Once you get to Yalapa, you're immediately 30 years behind. This is one of the most unique fishing villages or unique places I've ever been other than Venice, Italy. Let's take a look. This is the coastline leaving Puerto Vallarta. Just to give you an idea, most of the people living in the high-rises and the condominiums along the coast are expats from America, Canada, and different parts of Europe. I'll see you in the next lecture.
Welcome back. This is Sandy. In this lecture, how to find great topics for yourself and your clients. We're going to talk about 3 different methods which are reliable and free. The first method is using Google Alerts. The second method is using hashtags from Twitter. The third method is using Paper.ly, a company out of Switzerland. Let's start with Google Alerts. If you don't already have a Google Alerts account, you want to set one up with Google. It's free. What will happen is, once you set, let's go here first and let's click on this. Once you set up the Google Alerts, you use keywords or search terms that you need to know or have more information about for your clients, for yourself. And what will happen is every time there is a newspaper article or a blog post or even a video in some cases, you will receive a notification in your email on different subjects. Now, because I write CIA fiction, the OC International Book Series, I like to always keep up with what the CIA is doing. So one of my search terms in Google Alerts is CIA. Now, what I do is I look through all this information, and you can go here and see more results. This is what the email looks like. And as you can see, I get loads and loads and loads of current events on the Central Intelligence Agency. Now, what I do with this information is I take it and I place it onto my Facebook page, the OC International Mystery Book Series page. And what happens is I write about the research that I'm doing to complete the book or the series of books that I publish in the Kindle store on Amazon. And as you can see here, I have a lot of different information. Of course, my research for CIA fiction thriller almost always reveals interesting facts. The information is more than interesting. This information is more than, and this is 2 more states say same DHS computer access their websites. So see, this is all cyber criminal stuff, and that's what I write about, cyber criminal events, international cyber criminal events. This is Castro. Of course, he passed away recently, and there was a lot of talk about Castro and the CIA. Declassification of CIA information is always important to me because that means I get to get information and I can put it into my books. What I do is I take it and I twist it and turn it and make it more, I put in all the stuff the CIA never tells us. Whether it's true or not, I never know. As long as they don't knock on my door and take me away in handcuffs, I just keep writing. Now that's an example of how Google Alerts can be used. There's so many different ways Google Alerts can be used, and you just use your imagination. You can come up with all kinds of ways to gather content so that you can write it for your clients or for yourself. Let's move on to Twitter. If I put in hashtag fiction thriller, what comes up is hundreds, thousands of different tweets from all over the internet on Twitter. This is an abundance of information that all have the hashtag fiction thriller. So say for instance, you're writing content for a real estate agent. You might want to have hashtag real estate agent or whatever it is, whatever content it is that you need. You can get it from these 3 different platforms. Okay, let's move on here. On my, let's see, this is my web page, my blog, 𝐒𝐫𝐨𝐼's blog. Let's see, it's a little slow coming up. It's coming, there it is. Now I do 2 things on one platform. I provide book recommendations for life hack solutions. For example, the first slide in the slider has to do with increasing your, let me go back here so you can see this, has to do with increasing your IQ by 23%. And what happens if you click on that, the web visitor clicks on that, they will be taken to a page that will introduce them to a book, not necessarily my own book, and other books that have excellent reviews that I recommend. Now this is all about providing quality reading and information for people who are trying to solve a problem. That's what 𝐒𝐫𝐴's blog is all about. The other side of the coin is that 𝐒𝐫𝐴's blog tweets hundreds and thousands of books, free books per week to hundreds and thousands of different people. Each of these boxes links to Amazon's free books for the day, and you can usually find anywhere from 100 to 2,000 free books and more sometimes. My Twitter account, I actually put this in the sidebar here on my blog so that people can see what books, what information is free for them to download for that particular day. So it's a combination of life hack solutions and free books. Now, let's see. This is my Twitter account. And as you see, it's fairly active. Now, I've shown you two of the ways to find content, topics, and information. But let me show you the third way. Let's see here. What I'm looking for is my free, okay, there's one right there. This week, that's each, let's see, this week's free educational books for children. Here it is. The free Kindle Books Daily is out. And when visitors click on this, what happens is it takes them to an electronic newspaper. Now this entire newspaper is built on keywords. And the keywords for this newspaper is free Kindle books. This platform goes out all over the internet and finds content on free books each day. It then brings the content back and puts it in my newspaper here, and then tweets the information automatically on to my Twitter account. This is an entire newspaper which is absolutely free. Now you may say, why would anyone give an entire newspaper to hundreds and thousands of internet marketers? Think about it. Think about it. What do you see here? What's this right here? What is that? Advertisement. Advertisement. If you've got millions of people coming to different platforms or different e-newspapers every day, millions of people, a certain percentage of them are going to click on the ads. And what this means is this company, Paper.ly, which is out of Switzerland, is earning hundreds of thousands of dollars every single day just by curating information based upon search terms or keywords. Now let me give you a little inside information here. I personally have 5 different newspapers. I do the last minute travel deals, and the rest of them belong to free Kindle books. I don't pay for any of these at this time. I did pay for one of them at one time and decided, okay, that's not really what I need to do right now. Let me give you more insight into what Paper.ly does. This is the back end of the platform. Of course, they always want you to upgrade, and as you can see, the little rectangular orange rectangles represent if you want to do that, you've got to pay. You can do your global settings, which is totally free. Editor's note, subtitle, title of your blog. Content. Add content sources. You can add any sources, Twitter, Facebook, our RSS sources, Google+, add your YouTube sources. Manually add an article. You can actually put articles, add articles onto your e-newspaper. View your content sources, advanced settings. Advanced settings is almost, let's see, paper sections. Most of this you need to pay. I don't know why people would need a blacklist, but I guess that's important. Manually rank your sources. You need to upgrade for that option. Okay, let's go back here. Social media agent. Twitter is free for me. Facebook and LinkedIn used to be free, but not anymore, not on my account. I have it connected to Sheikah's blog. Now here's the web newspaper, public web newspaper. I want my newspaper to be public so that anyone can come and click on and find free books. The newsletter service is a great service, and what happens here is you can actually have subscribers subscribe to your e-news paper, and that's a great platform. It really is. You might want to look into that. I'd say platform, a great option. Free embargoing books, free Kindle books, advertisement, mystery and thriller suspense, health and fitness books free. So you see the content is all curated for me. It's free. You want to learn more about Paper.ly, you want to sign up for it, you want to become familiar with how it works, and you want to use it to make you a leader in your industry or for your client's industry. Let's see, is there anything else I need to discuss here? I think that's about it. So what I'll do is I'll see you in the next lecture. Okay, welcome back. In this lecture, we're going to learn how to write SEO keyword content in less than 30 minutes. Now, the 30 minutes starts the moment you have finished all of your groundwork or your research. The first research you want to complete for yourself and or your clients is you want to do keyword research. Now, what you will do is come over to Google's AdWords.google.com. If you don't already have an account, you want to set one up, and you want to go to the top of the page where it says Tools and come down to Keyword Planner. Now, when you go to Keyword Planner, computer's a little slow here in Mexico, but I have no complaints. This is my retirement, and I love Mexico. I really enjoyed being here. The weather's great. There's lots of expats here from America, Canada, Europe, all over the world. Okay, when you come to this page, find new keywords to get search volume data. I'm going to click here because I want to get ideas for keywords. Now, I already know what my keyword is, how to create success. And I'm going to check any of the areas or items that I want to include in my search. And then I'm going to click on Get Ideas. It's loading. Now, it looks like I've selected a good keyword or phrase, because 100K to 1 million people search for the keyword how to create success, or how to start a blog, or how to create this, or how to do that, or how to do this. That means my keyword is good. You can go in and target, be more specific in what it is that you're looking for, but for this course and for right now, I'm just going to leave it at how to create success. Now, what I'm going to do next, and this is important, take notes. I'm going to go over to the major search engine, and I'm going to put in keywords, how to become successful. And I'm going to read 3 documents or articles, or maybe even a video on my keywords. I'm going to select the 3 documents or articles that I feel comfortable with. 6 things you should quit doing to be more successful, how to be successful, how to be successful in life. Select 3, maybe even 4, but select 3. If you've got a lot of clients, you've got to move quickly on this. So select 3. Take notes while you're reading. This is very, very important. Take notes. And then once you've taken notes, close the browser. Okay? Then come over to your blog posts or to your Word, wherever you're going to write the content, and start writing based on your notes. Never ever copy or paste someone else's words. I can't stress that enough. At any rate, you will see I started to write here. I used the visual on my in my blog. And I also use large letters. I picked a blog theme that has large letters. I like that because it's easier to read. And I just wrote. I wrote what I felt, and then I made sure all the words were spelled right. The grammar is correct. Of course, there's 2 or 3 things here that I just didn't want to change. And then I went over and I put book recommendations on how to create success. I went over to my Amazon account and I got the HTML code to put into my blog posts, as you can see here. And the books that came up, the book selections were based upon success and meditation. But what I'm really promoting is my own book that I wrote, Meditation and Financial Success. But you'll learn that including other information, other links, it's good. It gives people a choice and option, and you always want to do that in content marketing. Now, I don't really need to go and select an image because I have images here. But what I would like is a video. So what I'm going to do is go over to YouTube, and I've already found a video that I produced for this particular book. And this is very important. I'm going to click on Share. And I'm going to click on Show More. Share, show more. Now, this is crucial. You'll have 4 boxes here that you can check. Be very sure that the first box is not checked. Show suggested videos when the video finishes. You don't want to show anyone else's video. So the first thing you're going to do is uncheck that. You want to show player controls, and you want to show title and player actions. And you can click Show Less. And then you'll come back up here. You want to embed, and you'll copy the code. You come back over to your blog post, and you'll put it on text. And I want the video to be first on this particular blog post. And I also want it to expand the size of the page, which I already know what it is. It's about 660. Okay. So now I've got my video. I've got 179 words in this short article, and I've also got book recommendations on how to create success. In my categories, I have selected book recommendations and book suggestions. I've placed an image which is called my feature image, and you'll see in a moment how that works on this particular WordPress theme. I've put in my tags: how to be successful, meditation and success, tips on becoming successful, how to create success. And I use Yoast SEO. It's free and it's good. And what it does is it tells you what you need to do so that you can get more green lights. I don't have as many green lights as I should on this blog post, but there's enough. Then what I'm going to do is come back up and I'm going to update it because this blog post is already published. Then I'm going to go over here. I've already put this into my slider, so I'm going to visit site. Downloading success. Please wait. It's the first image in the slider. Anytime before Christmas. There you go. It's the first one. Downloading success. Please wait. Visitors can click on the image and they'll be taken to the blog post. There's the video, and as you see, the font is large. There's a book, my book, which they can click on and go directly to Amazon and download. I also put my book again in the book recommendations here, and I included others, the books of others that have great I guess you would say great reviews, feedback. That's how you create content in less than 30 minutes. You don't have to write 800 words. It's advised, Yoast SEO advises you to write at least 300 words. When I'm moving fast on Sheikah's blog, my blog, I usually will only write 200, 250 words, sometimes more. The reason is when people land on the page and they're busy, life is busy in the Western world and some parts of Europe. People are busy, and if they see a lot of words, it turns them off. If they just see a couple of paragraphs, they'll say, oh, no problem, I'll read that. And then they start to read. So the other important part of this SEO, content development, is you want to put your keywords in your title so that your URL has the keywords, which this one does not. And you also want to put your keywords in the first sentence, and you want to put your keyword phrase or keyword in your last sentence or your last paragraph. This is crucial to getting your blog posts ranked quickly and more effectively in the search engines. I think that's it. If you notice on my blog, there's room on the right hand side for lots of what they call plugins. You can use plugins or widgets for advertising, etc., etc. I don't want that. I don't want people distracted when they come to a blog post that I've written. I want them to concentrate just on what's in the blog post. All of this advertisement over here, no, I don't want that, because I don't want people distracted. I want them to say, okay, this is what it is. These are the books. That's the video. Okay, I'm going to share this information, or I'm going to take action and purchase one of these books, or I'm going to move on to another web page or website. I don't want them distracted by all of this over here, because that's not the goal of my blog. My blog is to show people different ways to find solution, different ways to do different things in their life hacks, Publications is the name of my publications company. I want them to understand that there are people out there who have the same problems and who have written books, and other people have read their books and believe that their books are good. And I want them to be able to come to my blog and find solutions. And I don't want to provide them with a lot of advertisement over here. Now, when you have clients, you don't have a say over what goes on over here or anywhere else on the page. I do allow one AdSense ad at the top, and I do that because I want to know what my Google Analytics are saying about the web page and the website. So there is one ad on the page. So that's not the details, but that's for a beginning class, that is the overall view or picture to write good SEO content within 30 minutes. You can do it. The more you do it, the better you'll become, the faster you'll become, the more efficient you'll become, and you'll be able to write direct. And so I think that's all that I have to say on this lecture. Thank you for watching, and what we'll do is we'll work towards the next lecture. So I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Hi, this is Sandy. In this lecture, we're going to talk about 12+1 ways to build web traffic without using social media. In other words, this is a basic foundation for how professional internet marketers get web traffic, at least the white hat techniques. First thing you're going to need to understand is that your blog or your website, but mostly I'm going to talk about the blog, is your headquarters. This is where you link to and link from. This is where you get your link juice, which they say is not, which Google says is not that important anymore. But don't fool yourself. The more links you have to high-level ranking sites, the better off you're going to be. Of course, you need social proof these days. That's not something that was the case several years back. RSS feeds, really simple syndication. If you put in the name of your blog.com/feed, what will come up is your WordPress blog. You'll see your RSS feed, which is created automatically each time you post on your blog. Now, that's no big thing. A lot of people know about this, a lot of people don't. But what's important is what you do with your feed. You want to distribute your feed to as many RSS directories as possible. You can use a service like PINTEREST.com for only $2.99 a month, and they'll give you the option to ping 25 different URLs. Every third day, I believe it is. But they ping to over 90 different directories, and I cannot stress how important it is to get your RSS feed out there. Electronic press releases are worth every penny. You not only get massive exposure, you get hundreds to thousands of quality backlinks to your blog. There's that word again, backlinks. Highly recommended professional distribution for press releases can be extremely expensive, yet extremely effective. Banner advertising, most people think this has to be expensive, and in most cases it is, especially if you want a banner advertising ad campaign with AOL or CNN or any of the major news web portals, then yes, it can be extremely expensive. But there's another way. You can use banner ad exchange networks and earn banner impressions for free. You do that by placing the banner ads of others on your website and earn free banner ad advertising every time someone either clicks or you receive impressions. Different ad exchange networks operate differently. You have to determine which one which one suits you best. You can set up an email capture form and build a targeted email list. Because web visitors are learning to dislike email, the new push notification option is also a great tool. Google push notification to learn more about exactly what push notification is. You can send out newsletters to increase web traffic. Of course, this is for your premium clients. GetResponse has a built-in landing page option and autoresponders, which allows you to schedule future emails to your web visitors. MailChimp, on the other hand, is free for the first 2,000 contacts. Another reliable way to build web traffic is to write and distribute articles. You can get articles distributed on top article directories for $5 on Fiverr. You must always, when you use this technique, you must always be sure your articles are only submitted to quality directors. Don't get carried away with Fiverr vendors or any other vendors that says I can submit your article to 5,000 directories. No, you don't want 5,000 directories. You only want maybe even only 25 or 15 of the top quality directories. SlideShare. Let's not forget LinkedIn SlideShare. In late 2015, there were over 70 million users. Unique SlideShare presentations will help you to get more web visitors. This may be a social media thing, but I just wanted to throw it in there to let you know it's it's an option and it's growing. Sharing PDF documents is another easy way to get free web traffic. I can't speak on this because I've never really done this, but I did acquire the top 12 PDF sharing sites. Forum posting, you can get you on the top 10 spots for your keywords on Google. Let me explain how. You put in your keyword in the search engine forum. You put in your keyword plus the word forum into the search engines. Okay? I get excited. I get a little bit ahead of myself. A list of top forums associated with your keywords will will populate your screen. You join the forums, you read the rules, you create a signature which links back to your blog, your landing page, your video, or your sign-up form. You become a contributing member to the community, meaning you learn about the forum before you start posting. Does a one-person startup have time for this? Doubtfully. However, it is highly recommended by a lot of internet marketers. So whether I use it or not, or whether or not it has been good for me, it's something that I'm obligated to include in the course because so many webmasters use this system. And it is a way to get your particular message at the top in the major search engines. Pay-per-click and organic SEO. Pay-per-click is when, if you look over to the left, you'll see a picture. These are paid ads, and they come up at the top. If you want to know more, Google the keywords, and you'll learn more about pay-per-click. Now, organic SEO is when you SEO your content to the point that the search engines will pick it up and index it at the top, hopefully, in the search engines. And you'll learn more about that. That's more of an intermediate advanced course, but you always want to have in the back of your mind that you want to always gear your content towards SEO acceptance. Okay, so you're asking yourself, where is YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook? Remember, these were web traffic ideas without using social media. YouTube, as well as Airbnb, Twitter, Facebook, and all and the likes are all social media. The +1 way to boost web traffic to your blog is to sign up for top free and paid blog directories. You want to list your blog in as many top-level blog directories as possible. You'll be amazed at the increase in your web traffic. That's it for today on that particular lecture, so I'll see you in the next lecture. Okay, now that you know what to charge, let's go over a few places where you can find clients.
Are you a blogger, a tweeter, a YouTuber, or photographer? Guess what? You are a creator, and you could be making money through the 𝐒𝐨𝐤 marketplace. Whether you are an influential Instagrammer or Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist, top brands and media publishers will pay you to write content, take pictures, make videos, and more. Choose which opportunities make sense for you, negotiate your price, and partner with the brands and companies that you love on your own terms. Now, say you're a marketer or publisher that wants to get the word out about your product or service. You can tap into 𝐒𝐨𝐤's network of creators to produce and distribute content on your behalf. Whether you need a blog post written for your own site or product placement in a Vine celebrity's video, 𝐒𝐨𝐤 provides the workflow, measurement, and payment tools you need to scale both content and influencer marketing programs. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for free and get started today.
Another place where you can find clients is on eBay. I know you're thinking, why would or where, how do you find clients on eBay for social media marketing? Well, there's lots of clients here and there's lots of providers here. And as you can see, they're not always cheap. Let's take a look at this one guy and see what he does. He sold at least 3 of these for $199, so we know he's approximately earned $600 on eBay here. This is all that his listing, his auction listing includes. You can select which type of package you want, and you pay for it on eBay. See, there's nothing more. He includes nothing more than just exactly what he does. Here is an example of a website that you might want to build for your business. This is called $99 Social, $99 Social, and what they do is charge $99 a month to post fresh content on your Facebook and Twitter pages. Another great place to find clients is on Fiverr. Now, Fiverr basically says that it's $5 per gig, but that's not always true. As you see, the pricing here is 3-tier, $5, $10, $15, and all he's offering is social media marketing campaign for 5 days continuously with great results for your business for $5. He has, let's see, let's go back up here. He has 107 people who have placed him in favorites, which is good. I'm going to place him in favorites also. And he has over 86 sales on Fiverr, and he has 5-star rating. Now, the thing about Fiverr is you need to do 2 things in order to make it work for you. It can take anywhere from 6 to 7 months before you get your first order if you don't promote your own Fiverr gig. That's the first thing you need to do. The second thing is it's best to always have a video. Videos on Fiverr convert much faster and much better than gigs that don't have a video. However, this guy's doing fine. without a video. So it all depends on what you're offering and your back-end marketing. He's from Italy. He has a 99% positive rating. He speaks English and Italian, Spanish and Romanian. Another great place to secure clients is on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a gold mine for what you do. This is where business owners from all over the world go. This is their social media site. This is where you can find small business owners and explain what you do, talk about what you do, get a following, help people out, and get clients. Twitter is also a great place to get a following and to start tweeting information about social media marketing. This is my Twitter account, and as you see, I do digital short reads, free Kindle books for readers, so it's a much different platform, but I have about 25,000 followers. It used to be a lot more, but Twitter, for some reason, decreased the followers. I guess basically people that don't respond over the years or months, they just eliminate them. This is another one of my Twitter accounts, and what I do is I find great content and I tweet it out to my 4,000 plus followers, and then I also put in a web traffic, hashtag web traffic, and I provide a link to my web page or to my website that encourages people to buy my web traffic series books on Kindle. Ultimately, visitors will end up at Amazon and hopefully will purchase the book. This is just a number of ways in which you can drum up business for your social media marketing service. What I'm going to do is see you in the next lecture, but we're also going to talk about how you can generate and create SEO keyword content for free, or you can pay $9 per month and provide information, posts, content to 100 different clients without breaking a sweat. So we'll be talking about that in upcoming lectures. See you in the next lecture. Hi, welcome back. In this lecture, we're going to talk about automating your content creation, actually automating or putting it on autopilot, how you create content. Once you have 50 to 100 clients, this technique will be a lifesaver. And if you use the technique that I'm showing you to get clients as well as for your clients, there's no doubt in my mind that you will have 50 to 100 clients, whatever number you decide that you want. When you have that many people, you need that many clients, you need to be able to do things quickly. And this technique I'm getting ready to show you is free, and it allows you to complete the work one time and have everything SEO content posted to your Facebook and to your Twitter account automatically each and every day. This is my account. I started this account several years back. I have about 23,000 followers here. And let's take a look at the newspaper, the electronic automated content that I'm speaking to you about. If you see up here, there's three things that you want to remember. The automated newspaper, the Twitter account, and the buffer account. Or if you're using Hootsuite, then Hootsuite. Those are three platforms that you're going to combine to maximize the number of people that you will reach each week or each day for your clients. As you can see, it's a fairly decent electronic newspaper. And the keywords that I've used in this newspaper is travel, budget, and last minute, because those are very dominant keywords in the travel industry. Deals, travel deals, last minute, big business. As you can see, this newspaper is nothing to sneeze at. It's got a lot of content, a lot of meat in it, and it's a good way to expand your horizon and your exposure online. Now let's go over here. Let me show you a little bit about what. First of all, I think I mentioned in the previous video that this is free. There is a paid platform. It's $9 a month at this time. It probably, more than likely, will increase in the future. But what happens is, if you've got millions and millions of people visiting an electronic newspaper each day, more than likely lots of someones are going to click on the advertisement. So this company, who's out of Switzerland, is making thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars each day just by providing this service to webmasters and internet marketers for free. Let's go here and see what it's all made up of. Global settings. You can put in your newspaper name, your subtitle, your editor's note. You can add whatever it is you want to add to personalize your e-newspaper. Content. You can go here and you can add content from Twitter, Facebook, RSS feeds, Google+, and YouTube. When you add the content, it will be keyword SEO content. That means all of your postings and your content that comes to your newspaper will also be keyword SEO. You can manually add articles onto your newspaper to personalize it even more. These are my selections for last minute travel deals, content sources, advanced settings. Anytime you see the orange little triangle, rectangle, that means that you need to pay to be able to get that particular service, to manually rank your sources. But it has a lot of choices without having to pay. Social media agent. As you see, I have it turned on to Twitter. I have it to my travel Twitter account. I have top article turned off. I have share web newspaper link, because I want people to come here and see that this really is travel deals and it really is last minute. To post, it didn't used to be this way, but now they charge you to post to Facebook and LinkedIn. You can't, but there's no charge to post to Twitter at this time. Social media agent. Again, you can select which social media platforms you want your information to show, your newspaper to show up on. Web newspaper. You get a lot more choices if you're paying on the web newspaper side. Let's see, the newsletter service, you get very little options unless you pay. Now, if I go back over here to global settings, I'm looking for the time. You can fetch new content anytime you choose. I think in a previous video I explained more information about this particular platform. I also included professional videos, which I'd like for you to take the time to go over and listen to what Paper Lee, Buffer App, and Hootspill has to say. It's their platforms. They can train you better than anyone else on the little details that can make it easy and make it best for you. This is the soul of this entire course. SEO keyword content automated. Not only is the content curated and automated, but the actual distribution of the content is automated. I want you to learn this. I want this to become a part of your life for your own business and for your client's business, because you can go a lot of places when you can provide content just by putting in SEO keywords that you have selected. Okay, I think I've said enough on that. And what I'll do is see you in the next lecture.